What is going on, stargazers? I'm going to do a quick message before I call it a night. And this message is for anyone who's having a hard time sleeping. And if this message found you, I want you to allow yourself to feel the process of what it means for you to not be able to go ahead and sleep. Where is it that your mind is taking you? And allow yourself to go there. Do not be scared to go ahead and feel that something is ending or that something has ended or the realization of something. Or do not come to the realization that what you want to do is the time for now and you don't want to have to go forward in life having a regret saying, you know what, I wish I would have done this sooner or earlier. I'm getting, put your witch's hat on. And it's not for the show, the mockery, no. It's actually because that is a way of your inner child connecting and gaining wisdom. Because that was the whole point of the cone head, was for them to go ahead and gain a higher knowledge. So for whoever this reading is, I want to say that you are an ancient soul. And regardless of what timelines or past lives that you may have had, you may have been burned, you may have gone through it to the point where you have a fear of wanting to speak up. And for me, I do claim the name of the witch, and it is not something that is just easily said. I don't throw that word around lightly, because if you do claim that name and this reading finds you, it is about you knowing that you chose to go ahead and walk a life path that was different from others, but something that was going to go ahead and maybe test you to the full limit of understanding whatever it is that you were claiming to be. Of understanding that you had to experience a death of yourself, in a sense, to go ahead and understand being reborn with a knowledge of being in the now, of knowing that there's something so much more, and it's just about having respect for everything around you and standing in your power and in your truth for what you believe in. And it's just like if you were told no, it's like, well, it's okay, I can make it happen. Don't believe me? Watch me. You guys could be seeing this. I'm doing this reading right now on the full moon, and it's 11:55, 11:59. So okay, so 59. But I don't want to get the name. I'm thinking a stag could be very significant, which is like a pure spirit. And it's also given me a sense of remember why you came here. Remember what it is that you came to experience life on this planet for. And although you may have a calling or a emptiness that feels like there's something missing or lacking, it's not saying that it's not coming in. But if you find yourself just going through these emotions and the pains, remember it's that very experience that you may not see right now or understand right now, but there will be a time where you look back and say, I'm glad that I went through that and I appreciated that emotion and I got to understood what that emotion really was. Because you did gain a knowledge of how to move in the storm now. And I'm getting them clapping. I'm going to say there's a whole bunch of imaginary friends, spirit guides, angels, because they all coexist. And I'm even getting your pets. And you may feel like, okay, this reading, I'm clicking on it, but it's just like I've been waiting for that confirmation or for that thing that things are changing. But I want to say just right now, in this very moment, when this reading finds you, you're seeing the results. You're seeing the results of the seeds within yourself that you have planted. And regardless of all the no's, regardless of all the hits and the things of the witch's wound, if you want to call it, you came back, and it's giving, I am the ancestor returned. I am the ancestor you could not burn. I am the one that you could not silence. It's sacred. And it's giving that no matter what is thrown or given to you, it's nothing that you cannot handle, but it's just giving me a sense of you're so sacred that you need to go ahead and just act and start speaking and being the teacher, because you're here to offer guidance. But most importantly, there's a question that is being asked again is, remember what you came here to do. So I'll leave it at that, stargazers, and I'm going to pull from the Sacred Spirit reading cards. You guys could be seeing rainbows. I'm hearing rainbow aura. I'm hearing the word crystallizing. I'm hearing pineal gland. You guys could be seeing pine cones. You guys could be seeing Sally from the night before Christmas. I want to say there could be babies around you that are being born, specifically males. But now is the time to really go forward and believe. I also want to say that you have galactical beings here that come through. And look to the stars, look to the skies for signs. And don't discount those signs that you are getting or that you are receiving that are in front of you, because when you try to find an answer for everything, even if it's explainable, you're taking away the magic, because believe it or not, there are no coincidences. And it's about you knowing, as long as you have put in the foot of doing whatever it is that you want to do towards life. And I'm not going to call it work, because it's not work, but it's about living life. And when you're living life the way that you want and loving it, and you find an appreciation, that is when you were truly invincible, because nothing can go ahead and break you, destroy you, or nothing can go ahead and make you feel less than. Because you are whole, and you know that you are whole. Okay. I'm splitting the deck on emotional challenges. Resolve the issue, and that's what I said. It's the number 13 is very significant. The number 28 too. Mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. And it's like about what this is giving me. It's like you had to go through that death. The number 13, emotional challenges are surfacing right now. But it's just like you may not see it or get it, confirmation in the commercial. But it's just like you have really just grown. I want to say that you made it. And I want to say the way that they're getting me to see it now. It's as if there's an island and you're on a boat. And it's like you made it to this boat, but it's like you're giving one last look back. And I'm hearing some of you say, who was I, or what was I? Why am I here alone? Why is it that no one showed up? And this is metaphorically to apply it in your own way. It could just mean that you feel isolated, that no one ever showed up. But you still kept going forward on whatever it is that you want to go forward on. You've not put a pause to your dreams. You've not put a halt to your vision. And this is a reading for that individual who has gone forward, being ridiculed, being hit or knocked down, and still had the courage to go forward and pick themselves up. But these emotional challenges were not meant to hurt you. They were meant to awaken you. And you could choose to believe that or not, but in a world where you have come to experience and nothing is promised the next day, why would you want to believe in anything that is so limiting? And now I'm getting the number 4 with protection. But with 28, mindful wisdom, you need to create your inner harmony. And again, it's giving me that quote that I always say, but it's like, I am good if something happens for me, but I'm also good if nothing happens for me, because I decide. And it's about you not just saying these words, because I want to say for this part of this reading, whoever's getting it, you went from a point of maybe just saying it to actually knowing what it means now. And it's like confirmation. I don't know if you hear the sirens. But I'm going to get into it because I don't know how much storage I have and I don't want for the colors. So let's see. I keep getting this thing with galactical beings. I don't know why. 30, this is sacred divinity. So there are 2 paths ahead. And I want to say you could go ahead and go down the path. The way I'm seeing it is believing in your magic. Now having boundaries as far as your limiting beliefs. Now breaking those bad habits. Now breaking those things. And it's not saying that you won't have mistakes or you won't fall back. But it's just like, give it a try to at least go forward and become the most highest version of yourself that you're able to. Rather than choosing the other path, letting others' thoughts go ahead and get you or bother you. So my phone is kind of finished, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more because it's too much, Spirit. You're awakening. You're an awakened spirit. desire to change. And I said the number 4, guys, with 13, okay? So I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't know, but the number 34 could also be significant for you. 13 could be significant. The number 444 could be significant. But you were awakened. Confirmation of you heard that. Look. You have the desire to change, but right now, don't find yourself in the silence. Now is the time for you to be in silence because bottom of the deck is living light energy. See the beauty in life. Take the time to slow down in the silence and appreciate, feel, take advantage of the things that we have and that we're able to right now in this moment. And don't live in the future, live in this right now moment, simply enjoying, laughing, and embracing the pain that you do feel because it gives you knowledge. And I feel that when something comes against us, it's something that is meant to go ahead and yes, we might have an angry moment or memory towards it, but it's how you view it. But choose to always see everything as I got my lesson. It was understood. And you know what? Mission was accomplished. I got what I needed from this person, but thank you. Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm grateful. I love you. Till next time, Star Healers. Thank you.